Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the Ultimate English Practice channel. Today, I'm going to talk about common mistakes when speaking English. There's a very big debate on what is more important, accent or grammar. And I tend to be on the side of grammar. This debate could be more elaborated, but let me give the brief answer. Let's say that you had a perfect accent, like I do, in your guys' opinion at least. And you speak with a perfect accent of your choice, British, Australian, American, whatnot. But when you're speaking, you have broken English, your syntax is not right, your grammar is incorrect. Well, you're talking like a child maybe, and people won't look at you seriously. So I think that grammar is important and an accent, but grammar is more important. Okay, so there will be some grammar lesson today as a result, because I'm going to point out the common mistakes when you guys speak English, and I'm going to explain why and how you can correct these mistakes. Okay, let's get started. For the sake of this video, I'm only going to focus on 5 main points because there are many examples that could be given. So, let's start with prepositions. Prepositions are the small words that determine a time or place of something that you place before a noun. If you would like, I have made a video on 4 prepositions in particular that you guys can look back at to have a better understanding of what they are. But for the sake of this video, let me give some brief examples. So in my past video, I focused on the words on, in, at, and by. Now, in general, many people, including native English speakers, mistake prepositions and don't know which ones are used in a sentence, such as I am on the bus or I am in the bus. Which one is correct? Sometimes we use incorrect words in these sentences. For this video, I will give you the answer. The correct answer is I am on the bus. That's the proper preposition for this sentence. So when you guys are speaking English, try and memorize prepositions and remember when they should be used, and don't forget to put them in the sentences. Many English students forget to use prepositions, but it's the small words that matter. They're very important. Okay, let's move on to our next point. English articles. These are another list of small words that people forget to use, and as I just said, these small words are so important to make your English sound fluent and proper. So, English articles are like modifiers. Articles actually are adjectives, but I won't get too technical for you guys. So, basic definition of articles are words that modify a noun to determine the name of that noun and sort of specify what kind of noun it is. There are definite articles and indefinite articles. You guys can watch a video I've made in the past on English articles, but I'll briefly say a and an are definite articles, meaning you know what the noun is. You know that there's only going to be one of that noun, or you know the name of that noun. And the word the is an indefinite article, meaning you don't know the specifics of that noun in the sentence. As I said, to make more sense of this, you can go back to my past video on English articles. So these words are very important. You need them in the sentences. You can't just say, I have a glass of milk and forget the word a. You have to say a. You can't just go, I have glass milk. See, I even forgot a preposition in that sentence. Did you catch it? Glass of milk? All right, so just check on those sentences and those small words. Now our third point, English pronouns. I have not made a video on this, but I might in the future make a video on nouns in general and different kinds of nouns. But here's a brief definition. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun, such as we, you, us, them, they, I, me, him, her, she, his. These are all pronouns. So in a sentence, you could say, Annie went for a walk. Now, Annie is the noun in this sentence. Let's give it a pronoun. Instead of saying, Annie went for a walk, you can say, she went for a walk. So, the pronouns in sentences are very important, especially using the correct ones. With English students, I have noticed that people use pronouns improperly, such as him or his, her or she, I, and me. Sometimes people use me when they should be using I, like, me was waiting for my friend. No, that is incorrect. You would say, I was waiting for my friend. Now, let me add something here. I haven't made a full video on pronouns, but I have made a video on I and me. So you guys can look back at that to have a better understanding of why I is proper in this scenario. Okay? So you guys should watch videos, look up articles on English pronouns, and try and figure out which pronoun is proper in a sentence for the future, such as him not like that, you would say he does not like that. The next point is the word advice. So many people who are learning English tend to say the word advices as if it's plural, but advices is not a word. Many people will say, thank you for your advices. Oh, I need advices on improving my English. Well, let me give you some advices, or should I say, some advice. So as I just said, advice is singular, and the word advice is a noun. It is a thing being given to someone. You are being given advice by me through this video. You are receiving advice. You remember the advice that was given to you last video. Maybe your mother gave you advice on things in the past, but you do not say advices. So, do you have any advice for me? And our final example is the word suggest. So, this one might seem a bit complicated, and I apologize. The word suggest is a verb, and people use it incorrectly in sentences, such as, me suggest that to her. Okay, so there's two mistakes in here. One, wrong. Do you remember what it was? Wrong pronoun. And then the structure of the sentence. I suggest her. You don't say I suggest her. You would say I suggested to her that she, I don't know, what did you suggest to her? Anyway, that is how you properly word that sentence. So when you use the verb suggest, you cannot use it directly before a pronoun. You need to have another word in there, such as the word that. That is very common after the word suggest. Even native English speakers get this wrong, such as, I suggest you do it. I suggest you yesterday. No, you don't say, I suggest you yesterday. I suggested to you yesterday. So this is the proper way of using the verb suggest, adding words like to or that or something, but you do not use the word suggest before a pronoun. Also, look at its verb endings in past, present, or future tense. Just as an extra tip in general, look at tenses, try and memorize tenses. For future videos, I can make more videos on tenses. I have defined tenses themselves. If you look back at my past video on English verb tenses, I did a video on past, present, and future tenses and the tenses within those phases of time, past, present, and future. So check that out, and I will give you guys more grammar tips in future videos because, as I said, accent is important, but also learning grammar will make you sound even better when speaking English. If you have a little bit of an accent, but your grammar is great, most people will not have a problem listening to you speak. Not that people don't want to talk to you with bad English, we do, but I'm just giving you advice, not advices. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and like and subscribe. Please let me know how you find my videos, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Also, fun tip. When you guys are speaking English and you want to improve accent, because I don't want to make this all grammar, just a quick tip. Listen, you're listening to me right now, so find other native English speakers and just listen to them. Yes, speaking is important. Don't be shy when speaking, but in the meantime, if you haven't found someone to speak with yet, just continue to listen to native English speakers. I know it might be easier to listen to someone speaking English who speaks the same language as you because you've just accustomed yourself to their accent, but if you really want to improve that accent, find a native English speaker to listen to, and if you meet one in person, all the more better. Then you can practice speaking with them. And don't be shy, they want to help you. Alright, bye!